Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee, today Nissan Stadium as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense is on the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, maybe they have a chance to end the season with a double.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again.
And he's got it down the right side. Lots of room to run. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Jackson will throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the catch. It's Ware. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Ware. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Roberts. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st and 10. Use the play play fake. Now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Gage. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. And into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson will throw. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the ground, it's Lacey. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's White. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're looking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The Razorbacks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Jackson going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense.
Masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things I have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McFadden. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Cooper. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no...
Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Jackson will throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision-making.
They'll start the drive. Read option left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Here's the handoff. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Powers forward. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Motion from the wideout. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all. Came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, it's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating the season.
The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down and 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this...
All by himself down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last two plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Still looking on the move. He's going to run it. He's not going to get there. Stop short. Down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Off play action on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Hard running there. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Got it in the middle. It's Bond. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up, where I can just make plays right behind them.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jackson will throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Razorbacks will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those
breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second and goal for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Let's it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson gonna throw it. With the catch, it's White. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard.
Oh, it's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a third and long. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
He's taking a deep shot. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Ripping through the defense. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Motion from the wide receiver. They want that clock to run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Quarterback running on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to